गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तिः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सेकंड सूत्र। कंपना ज्योतिर्दर्शनात् आकाशवन्तर्थान्तरत्वादि व्यपदेशात् सुषुप्ति उत्क्रांतयोर्भेदेन सुषुप्त्युत्क्रांत्योर्भेदेन। पेज 367। व्यपदेशादिति अनुवर्तते बृहदारण्यके षष्ठे प्रपाठके। कथम आत्मेति कथम आत्मेति। You are saying tha, it is say कथम आत्मेति योऽयं विज्ञानमयः प्राणेषु हृदि अंतर्ज्योतिः पुरुषः इति उपक्रम्य भूयान् आत्मविषयः प्रपंचः कृतः तत्किं संसारी स्वरूप मात्रान्वाख्यानपरं वाक्यम् उत असंसारी स्वरूप प्रतिपादनपरमिति संशयः। किं तावत् प्राप्तम् संसारी स्वरूप मात्र विषयम् एवेति कुतः उपक्रमोपसंहाराभ्याम् उपक्रमे यूयं विज्ञानमयः प्राणेषु इति शारीरलिंगा उपसंहारे च स वा एष महानजात्मा योऽयं विज्ञानमयः प्राणेषु इति तद् अपरित्यागात् मध्येपि बुद्धान्तादि अवस्थोपन्यासेन तस्यैव प्रपञ्चनादिति एवं प्राप्ते ब्रूमः। परमेश्वर उपदेश परम एव इदं वाक्यं न शारीरमात्रान्वाख्यानपरम् कस्मात् सुषुप्तौ उत्क्रान्तौ च शारीराद्भेदेन परमेश्वरस्य व्यपदेशात् सुषुप्तौ तावत् अयं पुरुषः प्राज्ञेन आत्मना संपरिष्वक्तः न बाह्यं किंचन वेद नान्तरम् इति शारीराद्भेदेन परमेश्वरं व्यपदिशति। तत्र पुरुषः शारीरस्यात् तस्य वेदितृत्वात् बाह्याभ्यन्तरवेदेन प्रसंगे सति तत्प्रतिषेधसंभवात् अयम् आत्मा अयम् शारीर आत्मा अयम् प्राज्ञः परमेश्वरः सर्वज्ञत्वलक्षणया प्रज्ञया नित्यमवियोगात् तथा उत्क्रांतावपि अयं शारीर आत्मा प्राज्ञेन आत्मना अन्वारूढ़ः उत्सर्जयन् याति उत्सर्जन्याति इति जीवाद्भेदेन परमेश्वरं व्यपदिशति तत्रापि शारीरो जीवः स्यात्। शरीरस्वामित्वात् प्राज्ञस्तु स एव परमेश्वरः। तस्मात् सुषुप्त्युत्क्रान्त्योः भेदेन व्यपदेशात् परमेश्वर एव अत्र विवक्षितः इति गम्यते। यद् उक्तम् आद्यन्तमध्येषु शारीरलिङ्गात् तत्परत्वमस्य वाक्यस्य इति अत्र ब्रूमः। उपक्रमे तावत् यूयं विज्ञानमयः प्राणेषु इति न संसारी स्वरूपं विवक्षितम्। किं तर्हि अनूद्य संसारी स्वरूपं परेण ब्रह्मणा सैकताम् विवक्षति यतो ध्यायति इव लीलायति इव इति एवम् आद्युत्तरग्रन्थप्रवृत्तिः संसारी धर्म निराकरणापरा लक्ष्यते। संसारी धर्म निराकरणपरा लक्ष्यते। Okay, we'll see that. So here you saw that this section, this adhikaran is called Sushuptyutkrantiyoho. Bheden is the mantra. So Sushuptyutkranti adhikaran is the 42nd, is the 13th adhikaran of the third pada. Okay. Now this is the 42nd mantra, the 42nd sutra, and if you remember, the background of this sutra is that Janakji and Yagyavalk samvad is there. So Yagyavalk goes to Janak and then he asks Janak to ask for a boon. And that boon which Janakji asked was of the Vedanta Vichar. So he wanted a discussion. So Janakji asked this question, Kim Jyoti Ayam Purushaha? What is the light through which human beings do all their transactions? In which light everything is seen? But because we know that we are seeing it, so there should be some light because of which we know. Then the topic of that this light is sunlight, Then it is started by in the night, how do you see? They say in the moonlight. Then they said, okay, if it is Amavasya, then they say it is fire. Then they say if fire is extinguished, then they said by the Vak Jyoti. Vak Jyoti. By the speech, you know. Then they say, okay, if his speech also is not there, then how do you know? Because sometime it is pitch dark. In the night, pitch dark, and nobody is speaking. Still you know something. Still you are thinking on some topic. It is total dark, and you are thinking. So you know the thoughts. In which light is that thought known? Then it was said, Atma eva ayam jyotihi. That this is the light of the self. Atma eva ayam jyotihi. It is the light of the self through which you see everything. Then Janakji asked the question. What question? Katam Atma iti. What is that Atma? And then the answer was given, Yoyam Vijnanamaya Pranesho Hriday Antarjyoti Purusha. This is the topic 4.3.7. He says, this Atma is of the nature of consciousness. Vijnanamaya means consciousness. And where is this consciousness? It is Antarjyotihi. It is innermost light. Acha? And Praneshu, that means in Indriyeshu. It is associated with each sense organ. And within the heart it is there. This was the answer given. This mantra, please keep it in your mind. Yoyam Vijnanamaya Pranesho Hriday Antarjyoti Purusha. Then what shall I do? Then the Purupaksh came and he says that Upanishad uses the word Atma. So this is Jivatma or Paramatma. This is Jivatma or Paramatma. Then answer will be that this Atma is the Paramatma. And now comes the first sutra. He is giving two causes for that. What are the two causes? From the same section, that means Swayam Jyoti Brahman, he says there is one mantra 4.3.21. In that, Sushupti is being talked about. Deep sleep is being talked about. In 4.3.35, death is being talked about. Utkranti, not Kranti, Utkranti. Utkranti means leaving the body. What shall I say? What is it called? One more word is there. No. Transgressing, no one word is there. Leaving the body. No, not transmigrating is a better word. Transmigrating. Not migrating. Transmigrating. Transmigrating. Utkranti. Okay. So, if you remember yesterday's discussion on this mantra, on this sutra, sutra number 42. 42. What was the sutra then? Sushupti Utkrantiyoho Bhedena. Then what is there in this? What is there? That this jiva in the deep sleep, then one mantra was quoted. That was this quoted, Ayam Purushaha. pragena atmana na bahyam kinchana veda nantaram. So when this jiva goes into deep sleep, then what happens? It is as if it has embraced and merged with the Atma word is used there. I am Purusha. Purusha there means Jiva. That Purusha has merged with the Atma. That has merged with the Atma. When? The deep sleep. And so much, how do you know it has merged? Because it doesn't know anything. Neither it knows inside, neither it knows outside. Na bhayam kinchana veda nantaram. He has no objective knowledge and no subjective knowledge. So therefore, this jiva has merged into the Atma. Then what do you want to say? Because you don't know anything, but you have joy there. Because when you get up, you say that I had slept well. You have two experiences. One experience is I didn't know anything. And one experience is that I slept well. So, that I slept well or I am feeling fresh. So if you come from somewhere and after coming you feel very happy, that means that place should have the happiness should be there. Okay? But you don't remember anything. I don't know what. I had no knowledge. I did not know anything there. So, I slept well because I am feeling fresh. This was Anuman Pramana. And I did not know anything. This is why follow fast. This is by by which praman? Loudly. Smriti. No. One more word is there. Anuman is already said. Pratyabhigya. That was Pratyabhigya. I had told this, but all of you are quiet. So this Jeev has, hence the context here should be of Atma, should be that Paramatma. Because it is, please note, we are habituated to thinking Atma as Jivatma. And here this is not the case. Here it is said that Jeev merges with the Atma and therefore Atma should be Paramatma. This is the point. Jeev can't merge with itself. Anything can't merge with itself. If something merges with something else and loses its objectivity and subjectivity, then that thing should be different than that. Right? I gave the example yesterday of sugar and milk. If sugar merges, then that should be different than that. Now 4.3.35. Same thing is said for Utkranti. Now, this is about the death. It is written here like a cart is there and the cart carries the goods. Here I never saw any cart, but in India we see bullock cart is there, or the cart is there on which they sell vegetables, or a cart is there we carry any goods also. Cart. Similarly, this Paramatma is the one which is like the cart and this is like the thing going on the cart. This Jeev is like the thing going on the cart. And this was mentioned, Pragyena Atmana Anvarudha. So carrying on the Atma. Carrying on the Atma, Jeev travels from one body to another. So Jeev travels mounting on the Atma. This is the second example. And be very, very careful because I am repeating it. We are habituated to thinking Atma is equal to Jeev. And here the meaning of Atma is Paramatma. So here Jeev is traveling, mounting on the Atma. Jeev is traveling, mounted on the Atma. Hence, now if it is travel mounted on the Atma, then Jeev cannot be Atma or Atma, because if something is mounted on something else, both should be different then. So you cannot say Jeev is traveling mounted on itself. And therefore, Jeev mounts on the Paramatma. Why mounted? Because Jeev is carrying a subtle body with itself. 5 pranas are there, sense organs are there, samskar, whole bundle of 19 things are there. The Jeev goes from one body to another body. But along with that Jeev, there is a Paramatma, or the consciousness. He has left the body. So leaving the body, he goes to some other body. And there also the word which is written, that Jeev is traveling mounted on the Atma word. And therefore Atma should means the Jeev only. Example is there, like a cart is there. On the cart some things are put. So this is Paramatma, on the top is the Jeev and its own shop. Big shop is there. 5 sense organ of action, 5 sense organ of knowledge, then 5 pranas, then 4 Antakarana Chatushtaya, right? And then lot of samskaras of this own world, his own ways. So as is the nature in this birth, similar nature will be there. Absolutely same nature will be there in the next birth. There will be no change in the nature. If you are a saint in this birth, so this is sure that you will become a saint in the next birth. Your saintly mind, I mean. And if you are an angry person this birth, there is no doubt that you will be angry person in the another birth. So same software, hardware is changed. A new hardware is given now, because that hardware was broken and leaking. And therefore, you are same person, same soul in the different body. If you are a very good singer, then high possibility you will be singer. You will be singing very well in the next birth also. So therefore, those who are very good in some subject, it indicates they already been practicing from the last birth. And therefore, never compare with somebody, because he has started earlier and you started just now. You started this birth meditation and he has been meditating since 2 births. Therefore, his meditation will be very quiet and you will struggle to put left feet on the right and right on the left. Whole half an hour will go like that, because you are just a starter now. Okay? So, Atmana Jivat eva bhedena vyapadeshat. So, Atma Shabda Paramatma eva natu Jivatma Paraha. So by the word Atma, you mean Paramatma alone and na to Jivatma. Clear? Cart example and the deep sleep example. And both the places Atma word was used for Paramatma. Let us now see word analysis. Word analysis we had not seen. Word analysis. So you have to supply few words here. One word is Atma word. And please note, when you supply Atma, this is specifically Atma word occurring in 4.3.7. Don't use anything. Katam iti Atma. Katam Atma. 4.3.7. So what you say now? You say Atma is Brahman. So you have to use the word Atma is Brahman. And another word you supply, Vyapadeshat. Vyapadeshat is from the last sutra, you have to borrow it. Like you say, no, Ram went with Shyam. This is one statement. Ram went with Shyam to the market. Right? Then full stop. Then you say Ramesh also. That means Ramesh also went. Then you have to borrow from the last. Sometime if you have already given the verb and next sentence does not have verb, then you have to, it is understood that the previous verb has to be borrowed. Like I say, he has gone to eat in the dining hall. Suresh has gone to eat in the dining hall. And then if I say Ramesh also, that means you don't say Ramesh what? Then you have to borrow the verb. That means Ramesh also has gone to eat. So here you have to borrow the last word called Vyapadeshat. What is the meaning of Vyapadeshat? It has been said. So now let us see the word here. So Jivatmana. I'll supply one more word. Jivatmana. Since Jivatmana is said to be different. Since Atma is said to be different. Since Atma is said Bheden. Bheden means different because of it being different. Ittam bhave tritiya. Ittam bhave tritiya. Because of. Bhedena. Because of this. Because the difference has been mentioned. Atma is said to be different. Acha? Then supply another word. Arey, how many words to supply? Keep on supplying. Jivatmana. So, from the Jivatma. From the Jivatma. Acha? So, Sushupti Utkrantayoho. Sushupti Utkrantayoho means in the statements dealing with sleep and death. That means in 4.3.21 and 4.3.35. In the statements dealing with sleep and death. Okay. Sushupti Utkranti Vakyayoho. Sushupti Vakye Utkranti Vakye cha. Sushupti Vakye Utkranti Vakye. In this statement, got my point? Sushupti Vakye Utkranti Vakye cha. So in what is it that? In both the statements, Jivatma is differentiated from Atma. Okay? Is it clear? So how will you make the sentence, whole sentence in one statement? Sushuptyutkrantiyoho bhedena vyapadeshat atma shabdah paramatma paraha. This is the whole statement. Whole statement is, please note it, Sushuptyutkrantayoho bhedena vyapadeshat. Because of the difference mentioned in the Sushupti statement and Utkranti statement. Because I am translating it. Have you noted that? Sanskrit one. Not noted. Right? Sushupti Utkrantayoho bhedena vyapadeshat जीवात् आत्मशब्दः परमात्मपरः, आत्मशब्दः परमात्मपरः जीवात्मनः, बस इतना काफी। आई एम रिपीटिंग इट। सुषुप्ति उत्क्रांतयोः भेदेन व्यपदेशात् आत्मशब्दः परमात्मपरः, आत्मशब्दः परमात्मपरः means what? Because of the statement of difference, right? Because of the statement of difference mentioned in what? In two statements, Sushupti statement and the death statement, it is concluded that Atma word refers to Paramatma, which is different than Jivatma. Okay. I am fine. I am totally clear. See, this is sutra, so you have to supply here and there, then only you get a meaning. If you just say, it is very cryptic word, because they try to make it minimum. Minimum words they want, because they want to, so that you can by heart it. So if you long statement there you make, then you can't by heart it. Okay, so this is the, because of the statement of difference in Sushupti statement and death statement, the word Atma refers to the Paramatma. Bas. This is different than the Jeev. This is the word analysis. And this completes the sutra. But you cannot go to the next sutra so easily. Purva Pakshi is sitting quietly. He is saying, I am quietly sitting. Does not mean I am quiet. Like we sit sometime, we sit quietly, but there is a lot of fuming going on inside. It's not like that. I am quietly sitting does not mean I have a quiet mind. Somebody is running around doesn't mean that his mind is disturbed. He said, Acha, now I have a question now. Okay, ask the question. What is the problem? We invite, any discussions are there, any questions are there. One thing which will happen if you read Brahma Sutra, you will develop. What is that? Huh? Wonder what? Huh? Monkey disturbing. Monkeys don't scream like that. Huh? It is human screaming, not monkeys. Anyway, so new things are heard, seen. Huh? Insect came. And who screamed? Maids. Huh? They scream with the insect only. I told you it's a human scream. Insect made scream so much. Huh? Who? Plastic snake who brought? Why you brought that? Why you brought plastic? Why, to scare anybody? No, that is not right. We should not scare anybody. Plastic snake is very scary. Anyway, that was children's game. So here, Purpaksh is saying that you are quoting those mantras where Atma means Paramatma. Okay, yes. I can also quote equal number of mantras in this section where Atma means Jivatma. Okay? Tell me how. I'll tell you how. So, then I will ask you, how did you say Atma is Paramatma? Okay? Now please open the book, Mantra Pushpam. You please open that. And please, the same mantra, open 4.3.7, which is under discussion. It is yesterday's mantra. He says, you see this mantra, Katam Atma iti, you got it? Yoyam Vijnanamayah Praneshu Hridi Antarjyoti Purushah. So, here in this mantra, can you see the word Hridi? Yes, I am seeing it. This is locative case. This is seventh case. Dakara, Antakara, and this there. So this Purpaksh has said that Atma is mentioned in seventh case. That means Atma is in a location. That means what? That Jivatma is this is mentioning about Jivatma, because Jivatma alone is locative. Paramatma is not located. Paramatma is all pervading. This is one argument. See, this is how they think. And second point is Praneshu. Praneshu again is in seventh case, Rameshu. Right? So this also shows that Pran was the meaning yesterday of? Pran had the meaning of? Pran has the meaning of? Sense organ. Sense organ, please read before you have time from 6 o'clock to 7:30. So please browse through your ones before you come. What was the important point mentioned? Just take your copy and pen and just go through it, so that you are ready with some homework is required. Even the offices they go, I have seen those who go to the offices, they do the homework before they go, because meetings are there. What you will tell? Even in our executive meeting, I say, please come with homework. If finance is there, finance has to be given in advance. So please go through it. And what happens if they don't do homework? On that end, on the table, they start basic discussion. Then it takes time now. Then they ask the question. So therefore, I think Naren sends the finance in advance now. As far as I can see, this finance is coming on advance. So you have 2 days, 1 day to browse. If you have any questions, you can ask. But there you discover something and it is taking the whole meeting. Even the doctors, they do their homework. When they come, so they see, okay, these are the patients, I have to see what was the problem here. Businessmen also. What is the stock left there? Everybody does their homework. And if you are talking also, then what to say? Too much of homework is there. Right? So, try to come ready. Even you do jap. Jap also requires homework. That means you have to set your time earlier. You have to make yourself free from all engagements. You have to keep your clothes clean, your room clean, then you can sit properly. Your mind is free from all issues. That is a jap homework. Part homework is there. Before you do part, already you made a time that this is my time for part. This is my time. Right? So, more homework you do, more any activity will shine. More it will gather more intensity and focus. So, Praneshu was associated with the sense organ, if you remember. Now this Purupaksh is saying that, what they are saying, that because the Jivatma is associate, because it is location and association, so location and association is always possible with the Jeev and not with the Paramatma. Because Paramatma is all pervading, so how can it be located? And Paramatma is detached, how can it be associated with any sense organ? Okay. Now he says in the same section, in 4.3.8, see the book 4.3.8, Sava ayam purushaha jayamanaha shariram abhisampadhyamanaha papmabhi sagam srijyate. Got it? Not got it? So what it means? He said, the same Purusha, Sava ayam Purusha, which you are talking about, Jayamana, it is born. Then what happened? And Shariram abhisampadhyamana, it attains body. Not only that, Papmam abhihi, associated with sin also. Achha? Then what happened? Sa utkraman mriyamanaha papmana bijati. So it leaving, it exhausts the pap and quits. Then all these are description of the Jivatma, that it takes the body, gets pap, leaves the body. How can you say that this Atma was the Paramatma? Because these are description of the Jivatma taking the body, leaving the body, committing sins. Acha, then again he says in the next, so this is in the 4.3.15. No, let us before that, you see, 9. Then he says, Tasya va etasya 9th. Tasya va etasya purushasya dve evi sthane bhavatah idam cha paraloki sthanam cha sandhyam tritiyagam swapna sthanam tasmin sandhe sthane tishthanete ubhe sthane pashyati. This has two places called waking place, dream and deep sleep. It is associated with the three states. So naturally Jivatma is associated with three states and not the Paramatma. Then in 15th mantra it says, you see, open next page, Sava Eshaha, 15th, 4.3.15. Sava Eshaha etasmin samprasade ratva charitva drishtvaiva punyam cha papam cha puna prati nyayam pratiyonyadravati. What is said here? That Jeev experiences in the pap and punya in waking and dream state. So Atma means Jivatma alone. Atma means Jivatma alone. What do you say? What is your, I quoted all these mantras. So what do you say? Now Siddhanti says, let's see, point is you should understand what is the subject. We don't say that Jivatma is talked about. We say that the subject matter, understand, no? Main theme is Paramatma only. Tatparya of this prakaran is only Paramatma. The Tatparya of this prakaran, the main theme, main point of this is the context is Paramatma, which is distinguished by from Jivatma. I hope you are clear. Main theme is Paramatma, which is distinguished from the Jivatma. Okay? I hope you are clear. So, how did you say? Which is in 4.3.21 and 4.3.35. The talked matter is the Paramatma alone. Then Purupaksh said, is it? Okay, you agree that Jivatma, Paramatma both are talked about. How do you say that Jivatma is not the subject matter? And subject matter, understand, no? What you need to propound. What is the main thing? How do you say that Jivatma is the subject, is not the subject matter, and only Paramatma is the subject matter? Then Siddhanti said, see, there is a principle of Mimamsa. What is the principle of Mimamsa? Principle of Mimamsa is when different topics are mentioned and discussed, one main topic will be there. One main topic will be the theme. Tatparya Vishaya will be one only. Others would not be Tatparya Vishaya. Why not Jeev can be Tatparya? Arey bhai, Jeev cannot be the main topic because of two reasons. Why? Because something you already know. Something you already know. You don't teach to somebody whom he knows that. It is not Apurva Vishaya. Jivatma is not Apurva and not Anadigat Vishaya. Apurva means which is not known to you. You are teaching something. I don't teach there are two eyes. That I know. Or there is only one mouth. That I know that. And 2 ears. That anybody knows that. You are teaching something which should not be known. And which should not be known through any other means. This is the first reason. And second reason is that in and through, Janak says, I like your teachings. Now you tell me about moksha. Please tell me how shall I get moksha. So that itself means that that subject should be Paramatma knowledge alone will give you the moksha, not the Jeev knowledge. Jivatma, knowledge of Jivatma cannot give you the moksha. The knowledge of Paramatma alone can give you the moksha. And this is the point here. Okay? Some Purupaksh, keep on listening. We will see more on this regard tomorrow. Hari Om Tat Sat. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.